Turn on our background music. So we're not just like in silence when I'm not talking. There we go. Now it'll be bopping. Edit stream info. Just chatting. Perfect. Alright, I'm actually also gonna run to the bathroom real quick before we start this, because it's been like a few hours. Hey, you can't count out cutie. There's at least 2 snacks. Alright, I will be right back. I'm back. Oh, I'm back to a raid. Okay. Oh dear. Hi, Toast. Welcome. Welcome, raiders. Pardon me. I was not expecting company. Hello. My name is GM Konkon. I am your local head empty fox boy. I do a variety of streaming content, and right now I'm very hungry, so we're talking about food. Oh no. But thank you so much for the raid, Toast. How's your stream? I also got like a spoonful of peanut butter because I know I'm gonna get really hungry during this section, and this will at least fill me up. Yeah. Went okay? What were you playing, sweetheart? Ah, TF2. What state is that game in right now? I thought it was kind of getting botted on a lot. I'd hurt. Yeah. Friday Night Funkin' is certainly a game that I feel is very popular and can be very fun. However, I can't do. I have trouble with Muse Dash for fuck's sake, and it's only 2 buttons. A lot for your bots? Nice. That's always nice to hear. A couple of my friends really like TF2, so it's always good to hear that shit's doing a little bit better. Yeah, that's good. Alright, but now, it's talking time. So, food. When they show me mass, you just leave. Yeah, makes sense. Why bother? Alright, we need, let's get it like a good image. Oh, this is like taking us to a menu. Fair, fair. Okay, this is like definitely the best image of what I eat when it shows up. Because you got like the fried rice, it's got the good shit. But yeah, my favorite food is hibachi fried rice. Wait, not the fried rice. Hibachi steak and fried rice. That is the fucking delicious combo. It's kind of hard to see. Here's a better image. You got like your rice from a bowl, you put it down there. You got your steak. You got really that's all you need. The vegetables are just like a little side piece. And of course, before that, you get your soup. You get your little salad if you like that. It's just so fucking good, man. It's just like, it's with the soy sauce, you got all that. It's just bellissimo, bellissimo. That is definitely my favorite dinner. I just wish it wasn't so fucking expensive. Or else I'd be getting it a lot more frequently. But yeah, y'all feel free to tell me your favorite meals, and I will bring them up on screen so we can see them and not judge, but observe your tastes. In the meantime, I'm going to go on Twitter and post a thing telling everyone that we're shifting topics over to talking. About food. Come on over. Copying this, pasting it over here. Ba-da-ba, bum, ba-da-ba. I can't type. Ba. Okay, there we go. That's sent out. I just like to eat. Yeah, valid. Toss up. Chicken. Alright, let's look up that. What is chicken? Karage. I have never heard of those before. Chicken karage. What is that? Is it like... It's a Japanese fried chicken. Huh. I see the lemon. Dry sake. Interesting. That must be like a very nice flavor. I have never heard of this before. That's so cool. What does it like taste like? Does the sake have a big impact on the flavor? It's crispy fried chicken. Karae? No, karage. Is that right? Oh, it looks really tasty though. Honestly, I've always been more of a steak guy than a chicken, but I feel like there's a lot more ways to make chicken than they are to make steak. Maybe I'm just completely wrong about that, but I feel like I've seen a lot more chicken recipes than I have steak ones. Also helps that it's generally cheaper. What about... And let's look up what general... Meaty, crispy, juicy, and salty. Ginger, garlic, simple, delicious. That sounds good. Hi, Noko. How you doing, sweetheart? We are talking about food because I'm hungry, and I'm currently nomming on some peanut butter. I got that and some milk, so we vibin'. What else? I'm tired? I'm sorry, sweetheart. Make sure to get some rest soon, okay? I need you at your best. Dude, it looks so good. Like, just look at that. This looks divine. Let's find like in like this. Bruh. I don't know about you, but even if I don't like chicken, I'm gonna at least try some of that. Okay. So first off, I must make it absolutely clear. I am a meat eater. I love red meat way too much. I want to just sink my teeth into it and just... And yeah, fried rice I'm also a slut for. Still good. Champ's healthy chicken karahi. Alright. It's a recipe. Okay, I'll do that. Let me tap on over. Prelude 2% down. Shut up. You heard nothing. Karahi chicken. Oh, they have like a recipe. Oh, wait, we can watch the video. I'm not gonna get in trouble for this or anything, am I? This sounds like royalty-free music. Okay. Here, let me turn off my background music for a little bit. Background music off. Okay, let's watch.
Hi guys! Welcome to Champ's Japanese Kitchen! Thank you for always watching this video. Today, we're gonna make everyone's favorite, the chicken karaage! But healthy. Okay guys, usually for karaage we use chicken thigh, but we're going to use breast for this recipe to make it a little healthier. Don't worry, it'll still be just as juicy. The first thing we'll do is remove the skin and any excess fatty parts. Then, we'll cut the chicken into bite-sized chunks, maybe about an inch thick, just like this. Try to make them around about the same size if you can. Next, we'll start work on our marinade. And the first thing we'll do is peel some fresh ginger. Then, we'll take a clove of garlic. You can crush it under the flat side of your knife to easily take off the skin. Now, in a large bowl, we'll grate both of these together. You want about the same amount of ginger as garlic for this. Once we've added this to the bowl, let's also add 1 tablespoon of Japanese cooking sake as well as 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. We'll give that a mix. And then, let's add our chicken to the marinade. Let that sit for at least 30 minutes. Let those flavors become best friends.
That already looks pretty good.
While we're waiting, I'm going to show you how to make a simple sauce called negi shio to put on our karaage. First up, we'll take half a green onion and make 2 cuts lengthwise down the stalk. Now you can cut the onion finely into small pieces, just like this.
It does look good, right? I'm not the only one who thought that.
Add this to a small bowl and give it a drizzle with sesame oil and a pinch of salt. The perfect negi shio topping for our chicken. Now our chicken is really still marinating. We want to drain it a bit before we prepare it for cooking. Use a colander or a sieve and drain out the excess liquid. And then we will mix the chicken together with 2 tablespoons of flour. Be sure to accidentally cover the counter in flour. That's a very important step. Just a joke. Then we will add 2 tablespoons of potato starch. You can also use cornstarch here too. Make sure all the chicken gets completely covered. Now, this is the part where we usually deep fry our karaage, but today we are making a healthier version, so we are going to pan fry. Heat up some olive oil in a frying pan over a medium heat and add our chicken once the oil is hot. Now we have all of our chicken in the pan. Let's turn down the heat and cover it with a lid. After about 2 to 3 minutes, our chicken should start to turn a nice golden brown. Flip it over and do the same thing again with the lid. And...
Yo. That's a nice golden brown. That's good. What Cupid? This is nuggets?
Okay, guys. Healthy and juicy chicken karaage is done. Oh, it looks good. It looks so delicious.
He's right.
The smell of this green onion. I love it.
Aggressively deep fried. No, go, no.
いただきます。それでは食べてみます。
Ooh.
Oh no.
Culture chicken nuggets.
What a flavor. Garlic and ginger. Wow, so delicious. Wonderful. Amazing.
Nice. You have an air fryer? I'm not sure if an air fryer would work quite as nice on something like this. Like I got an air fryer for a little bit when I was back at home. And we tried to make like a couple of things. Like we tried to fry a donut, we tried to make cheese sticks. Cheese sticks were a complete failure. God, that was a nightmare. But everything else? It was halfway decent, but I feel like you're never gonna be able to match a regular fryer unless you have like a top of the line air fryer, unfortunately. Yeah, but now because I'm a slut, I'm gonna find the let's find another, how do you call? What should I put on? Soap. But I stand air fryers. Here, I'll go back to our. Also, Soap, I lift you up, I shake you, you're adorable. And back to work. Let's think. General Tso's chicken. Maybe. But first, I need to show off the meats. I gotta show the best stuff. Yeah. What was I gonna do? I just lost my train of thought. Yes, we're doing Hibachi Steak. Do this. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Delicious hibachi shrimp, steak, and vegetables, fried rice, and you know I did not forget the yum yum sauce. Today in Kamira's kitchen, I am showing you how to make a delicious hibachi at home. We're gonna start with making the herb garlic butter, and I'm combining mixed dried herbs with parsley and a tablespoon of
so this is kind of different than what I'm used to, but hey, let's see. Maybe this shit's good.
Whenever I say butter throughout this recipe, this is what I'm talking about. It's gonna make your hibachi extra special and flavorful. I'm gonna start with doing the fried rice. I'm throwing in half a diced onion with a tablespoon of butter. I'm putting in some fresh ginger for a little bit of a zing, and I'm gonna stir fry it for about 30 seconds. Next, I'm putting in frozen vegetables, and I'm gonna cook those until they're unthawed, and I'm gonna start working on the fried egg. I just love fried egg in my fried rice.
That does look really good.
Without it, so I'm gonna scramble one egg in my rice. I'm going to cook it until it's done, and I'm adding a little bit of salt. Once it's scrambled, I'm going to mix it in with my veggies so that when it's time to add my rice, this is all well combined. I am using day-old rice, and it's 2 cups
day-old rice is always the best.
That I cook. So this is about 4 cups of cooked rice total. I'm going to stir everything together, and then I'm going to add my soy sauce. Now, guys, add soy sauce to your taste. Soy sauce is salty, so just be mindful of how much you put in. So I'm really eyeballing it here. After I mixed it together, I decided that it needed a little bit more, so I went in with some extra and some sesame oil. So key to that roasted
green onion.
Sesame oil and some green onions. Give me a like in this fried rice.
Oh, look at that color. That's the color you want to see.
And this only took about 5 minutes. Next, we're going to be moving on to our hibachi vegetables. I'm throwing in some rough diced.
Nobody cares about the hibachi vegetables. You get out of here. Get out of here.
So, sauce around these are
Show us the meat.
Hibachi, which is some
yeah.
Hibachi steak. I'm using tip sirloin that I've cut into cubes. And
I'm sorry. When you're at Hibachi, heck the veggies. Exactly. Okay, well, I'll show a little bit of the veggie section. Sorry.
Around, I am putting in a little bit of fresh ginger, about 2 teaspoons of fresh ginger, and I'm also going to put in a tablespoon of that garlic butter. I allow this to cook for about 5 minutes. To be honest, I like a little crunch on my veggies, so I don't really let it go too long. And of course, I'm putting in soy sauce to taste. And I'm stirring.
I'm be real. When they give me these, they don't get eaten. They're just on the plate. I'm sorry.
But these veggies are
they're not the worst,
delicious.
but I don't like them. I'm actually. I
I
don't think I've ever tried the shrimp. I always just kind of gave it to my mom because she really likes it.
Up next is my favorite part of the hibachi, which is some hibachi steak. I'm using tip sirloin that I've cut into cubes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I really like my steak to be kind of medium well. So I'm
medium well? Get out of here.
I really like a juice steak. So
medium rare, come on.
To your desired level of doneness.
Decorative
for this tip sirloin, I really only cooked it for about 4 minutes until it got a nice little char on the outside, but was still a little bit pink and juicy on the inside.
Ooh.
Teriyaki sauce is the key to this steak. Do not leave it out, guys. Don't just do soy sauce. The teriyaki sauce is so special on this.
I'm not a huge fan of teriyaki. It's okay.
Sesame oil,
but I feel like there's some other stuff you can add to make it so you don't need it.
And delicious. The last part of our amazing hibachi is the shrimp. We all know shrimp do not take very long to cook, so this took only about 2 to 3 minutes. My shrimp are kind of small, so you don't want to overdo it. I'm of course putting in that garlic butter, and I'm also going to be using teriyaki sauce for our shrimp as well. Don't skip, okay? It's a must for this. And after about 2 to 3 minutes, my shrimp
they really do go fast.
And guess what? We're gonna eat a delicious hibachi at home. The recipe for the yum yum.
Bro, that looks so good. There's a reason why I changed the fucking stream title. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's I was gonna see if someone had made yeah, okay, so this is really similar to what I made at home. I'm gonna see if there's like one on there's like some sort of tutorial online for this. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. This is exactly the type of stuff that we make at home. Y'all may have liked dinner. You better get ready for dessert, because this is where Con is very hungry. Because I don't know if you know this, but in case you knew, yeah, I'm taking her to stop. I am an absolute slut for dessert. I can't. In fact, for any of you who, since there's fucking, Jesus Christ, there's 21 of you, where the fuck did you come from? But if you are a new viewer, or you just haven't answered the question on stream before, loads gun, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I need to know. Because when I take you out on an ice cream date, I'm getting you the good shit. Ready for Colin's home cooking? I will show you some of the stuff I've made on stream one day. Also, Noko, extremely valid. That's fair. There's many good ice creams. But yeah, I'll show you. I might even have the picture somewhere, so I can show you the version of my peanut butter cake that I made. Probably ain't gonna look as fancy as whatever they make, but it is very tasty. I also make very good apple galette. I suppose that's fair. But while you guys think, let's just put on this.
Moist, rich chocolate cake, creamy peanut butter frosting, and lots
Strawberry
of
cheesecake.
peanut butter cups.
Ooh, I get that. Valid,
So
valid.
amazing. Hi, I'm Lindsay from Life, Love, and Sugar, and today I'm going to show you how to take a simple chocolate cake and make it amazing with plenty of peanut butter, a chocolate drip, and a beautiful finish.
Our version of this is basically, we don't have all the garnish, we have the chocolate drizzle, and we got the peanut butter frosting in spades.
First thing you're going to do is combine your dry ingredients. We've got our sugar,
Cupid! Cupid!
flour, this is all
Jesus
purpose,
Christ, Cupid,
baking
calm down,
powder,
no need to shoot them.
baking soda and baking powder, and some salt.
Okay,
Just whisk all your dry
cool.
ingredients together.
After this video, I will look at
We're
it,
gonna combine
and
our
depending on what it is,
liquids.
I may put it on.
We've got our milk,
The
vegetable
essentials.
oil, vanilla extract, and eggs.
You're so extra, you did not have to put that all in separate things.
And then we're going to add our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients and combine those. One of the things I really love about this cake is that you don't even need to use a mixer if you don't want to. Just use your bowls and a whisk, and that's all you need. Now we're going to add our hot water. The hot water
Yeah, if you like
actually
breaking your
helps the
wrist
chocolate bloom
when it gets
with
thick.
bloom so that you get a nice intense chocolate flavor. You're gonna want to
Okay,
be a little
valid.
gentle at first when you're mixing it together because it will start to get pretty thin.
Be
You don't
gentle,
want it to
I'm new to
splash
this.
everywhere. This is a very thin cake batter, so don't be alarmed. And that's all it takes to put this cake batter together. So now we're going to set this aside and get our cake pans ready. So I already have my cake pan sprayed with a nonstick spray. You're also going to put parchment circles in the bottom to help your cake not stick. I
Yep,
like to make
smart,
sure
smart.
my cake pans have the same amount of batter in each one. It'll help them bake more evenly. One won't need to bake longer than others, and you'll get even layers in your cake. Once your cake batter is all in your cake pans, it's time to pop them in the oven for about 22 to 25 minutes at 350 degrees. All right, the next thing we want to do is make our peanut butter frosting. We're going to start with our butter.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of
Add
butter.
into your mixer bowl. And we're going to add our peanut butter.
Okay, so let me tell you right now, folks.
Okay, we're
Don't
gonna
add
pop
that
this
much
on our
peanut
mixer
butter,
and
or
mix it
that
together
much
until
butter.
it's nice and
You
combined.
don't need that much. You can substitute with sugar, which may not sound all that much better, but it's
Now that
better
things are
than
nice
that
and
much
combined,
butter.
Go ahead and add about half of our
Oh,
powdered
Jesus.
sugar.
Jesus. Yeah, you do not need that much. This is a very
And now
nice
that we've got about
frosting. It
half
probably
of our
tastes
powdered
super
sugar added,
good.
we want to add a little bit of liquid so that things don't
But
start to get too thick. So I'm going to use some water.
that's a
Start
bit
with
much.
About 2 or 3 tablespoons, and then we can add more at the end just to make sure we've got the right consistency. All right, let's continue adding our powdered sugar. You don't have to be real precise with how much powdered sugar you're adding right now. As long as you're adding about half in the beginning, then you're liquid, and then the other half, you're pretty good.
Yeah, that's fair. Just careful.
Once your frosting looks like it's at a pretty good consistency, you're going to go ahead and take it off of the mixer.
Yeah, that's about what ours
I'll
looks
give
like.
it
That's
another
good.
Stir with my spatula and make sure I'm happy with
This
it.
woman
And
seems
then
like she knows what
always
she's
add some
doing,
more
so it's cool to see that hers looks
The
rather
way that I
similar to
like
what we end
test
up
the
with.
consistency of my frosting is just I tap the frosting just to kind of see how much sticks to my finger. I want sort of about half a finger's coverage. A full finger coverage is a little too much. Okay, that looks about right. We're ready to go. The first thing you're going to want to do is level your cakes. I like to use a sharp.
Our consistency is a
serrated
bit
knife
different
for this
though. We're
part.
definitely... You put your finger in that, it's coming back coated.
Now, if you're wondering how to do a nice level cake, I actually have a tutorial on the blog that shows you several different methods. There are several different ways you can do it so that you get a nice level cake without too much effort. And make sure you
I don't
get
know how my
nice
mom
and
did it.
level-
Last time we made
level
this,
layers every step of
she
the
did
way
it
is gonna
without
make
needing to
sure
cut
not only
it
that your
off.
cake looks
I'm
nice
not
when you
sure
slice into
how.
it, but also that things aren't kind of wobbly.
We gotta ask her
and
when I get
flying
back
all
down.
over the place. It's time to build our cake. We're going to start with our frosting. I like to use about a cup of frosting between the layers. Add this, and then smooth it out with our offset spatula. This is where the consistency of the frosting starts
She's got
to
the little
come into
spinning
play,
table and
because if
everything.
it's too thick, It's not going to stick to your cake well. If it's
Oh, hell
too
yeah,
thin,
soap.
You could end up with a frosting that's
Allow me
squeezed
to
out
consume
into the
them.
cake layers once it's all built. So you want to have a nice consistency. And then we're going to add some peanut butter cups.
This is excessive. You don't need this. You can add this on for garnish on top, but for some people they just don't even like it, and it just makes it worse.
Frosting over the peanut butter cups, just so that you can put
The
your
oven
next cake
arts.
on top
Hell
next as
yeah.
well.
Always good to find a fellow scholar.
Next cake layer. Now we're going to add another cup of frosting and some more of our peanut butter cups. Layer of cake on top. Okay, now we're going to frost our cake. And I actually have a fantastic tutorial on YouTube, a wonderful video of how to actually frost your cake. But if you want all the details on how to frost a perfect cake, check out that video. I'm going to make sure you're pushing all the way to the outsides of the cake.
Good.
Now
Yep.
to apply the frosting to the sides of the cake, I'm actually going to use the Wilton 789 tip. It makes it really easy to apply frosting to the side of your cake.
We generally just like use a spatula and
Last part,
stuff,
you're gonna
just
wanna
slowly
make sure
spread
you
it.
have some extra frosting sticking up above the edge of the cake to help with getting nice corners later. All right, now to smooth the sides, we're going to use a nice little icing comb and just smooth the frosting.
Those are useful.
All right, so now we're going to add a little.
Damn,
bit of
that's a
design
fucking
on the side
clean.
of the cake. You want to hold your spatula up against the side
They
of the cake.
really got that
And
well.
just kind of keep it
Damn.
as steady as you can and turn the cake on your turntable, and it'll add a line to the cake. Once we're finished with that one, we'll move up to the next row and continue all the way up the side.
What is this for?
And apply light to medium pressure. You don't need to press too hard. To make your chocolate ganache, you want your chocolate chips.
Oh, it's for the chocolate
and
ganache.
Your heavy whipping cream. This should be nice and hot. You want to pour this over your chocolate chips. After it sits for a few minutes, it should be ready to go. You should be able to whisk it and get a nice smooth chocolate ganache. So to make sure you have your ganache at the right temperature and consistency, you can actually take a spoon and kind of drizzle some down the side of your bowl.
Oh,
See how
that looks
quickly it
good.
drizzles down. As you do more drip cakes, you'll kind of get used to the consistency that you want.
Oh god, that's good. Yeah, okay, it's because of that.
And now it's time to add swirls
Hi,
to the top
cutie.
of our cake. First thing I'm going to do is actually use a toothpick.
How you
to
doing?
mark the spots where I want my swirls.
Yeah, alright. You fool, there's always a second stomach for dessert.
And now we've got our finished chocolate peanut butter layer cake. It is insanely moist, full of flavor and peanut butter cups, and I just know you're gonna love it. For the full recipe, head over to lifeloving.
Oh hell yeah, give us the cutaway. Fuck yeah. Jesus, that looks so good. Choco flan? Show choco flan. I'll add it to the list of things. But first up, I think next person in queue is Toast has something. What the fuck? What the hell? Chickens of unusual size. What the fuck is this? Is it this video? I'm gonna assume it's this video. Okay. It's so loud. Is it loud for you guys? Just tell me. Right now, it's Toast, then Soap, then Cerebral, and then it would be you. Kinda is. Yeah, let me turn down, how do you call? Desktop audio for you guys. Is that better? It's okay, don't worry. Jam. You're right, it is. It's kind of cool. Sure, cutie, send it in there or in the Discord. Either is fine. Bro. They gotta stop making this shit look so good. This is so cinematic, it should be illegal. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. Fucking hell. That, okay, hold on, let's zoom in on the end. Look at that! That is beautiful. Really, just the cinema that went into that was so nice. Here, let me actually go into the server real quick and make sure that I give you new cuties roles. Cause I am dumb and I forget to do these things. There we go, you're a dearie. You're a dearie. Everybody a dearie. Perfect. And you can just put it in... What works? Yeah, true. I feel like this one's more aesthetic. Alright. Yeah, media share is probably the best place. Throw them in media share. But next up was Cerebral. You said Choco Flan? Yeah, sure. I'll look up a Choco Flan video. Choco Flan. Okay. Is there a particular one? Yeah, media share the channel in Discord. It's the second last channel in the essentials category. Let's look at this one. It's using a box mix, so... Well, let's get the idea at least. Never actually had flan before. Oh, you know what else is a really pretty dessert? Tiramisu. Tiramisu looks super cute. I love it. Not even a huge fan of like coffee flavors, but it looks so nice. Cool. We'll do them in the order of whatever you guys sent them. Found re-uploads? Nice. Love me some bean juice. I have seen your latte art. Yes, I can tell. Maybe I'll show off some of your latte art. Soap does really cute latte art. I'm looking, I'm watching. Alright. look like such a haphazard mixture. Is this really gonna work? Is it gonna like rise to the top? Is that how it works? A water bath. Okay, interesting. Unfortunate soap, I want to. Post some in media share and I'll show some. Oh, so you invert. Okay. Yo! Nice! Hold on. Damn, okay. That's smart. I didn't even think about that. No, Soap, you are the fucking cutest. You are a bean. That does look pretty dope. Alright, the next thing up. Yeah! We're doing some cooking stream shit because I'm super hungry. Cutie. Is this mozzarella cheese corn dog thing what you want the captions on for? Ba 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 ba. Also, Toaster, what do you send me? Ooh, sweet. Okay, we're gonna put one of Cutie's on, then we're gonna do that one, Toast. Just remind me, because I'm gonna forget it's there. Or just throw that link in media share, so I don't forget. Alright, in the meantime, let's grab Cuties. Copy link. Papa. Oh, is that a... I'm not sure what that link is, Cerebral. I can't see right now. But is it the Brian David Gilbert one? Hot and yummy like this Korean cheese hot dog. So expensive to buy in the shops. Don't offer the cheapo version. Alright, I get you. Ah! He has the spirit away! Huh. Interesting. What the fuck is that? Wait, he no. Hey, Cupid's the one who bullies you, not me. Cheese butter. No, I completely agree. That's what I thought at first. I'm like, here's a little bucket for it. Oh my god. Creepachu. Why does this man have like all the little cute thing? I feel like I'm watching the knife guy video, the one who makes, he's got like all the weird little tools, like the cow pouring measurement cup. Yeah, that guy. What the fuck? Yes, I love your ingenuity, sir. Yeah, don't worry, I'm watching. Correct, Toast. Ah, smart. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I never even thought about that. Kratos! Hey, darling. How you doing? We're watching cooking because I'm hungry. Alright, so we gotta get a really good coating. This is pretty similar to how I did the, my cheese sticks when I tried to do the air fryer. That cheese or pineapple? This, they're trying to make like a cheese corn dog. Pineapple corn dogs? No. Yeah, Lilin, I am very hungry, so we started watching cooking videos. Yeah. Oh, that looks so good. Bro. They already look... Yeah, you're right. The perfect cylinder. Like, how the fuck do you even manage? God, fair food is so unhealthy, but you can't say it isn't good. That golden brown. Oh, yeah. It fills the soul. And yeah, the chocoflan's still like, holy shit. Oh, give it to us, sir. Oh, yeah! What the fuck is this text? Oh my god. The man really did it to us twice. Oh my god. Fuck. Cerebral, trust me, I know. I'm half Mexican. Don't say congasm. No. That's illegal. But that is some good shit. Alright. Next on the list. Ah! Okay. First off, before we look at Toast's video, I'm going to quickly show off some of Soap's latte art, because it's fucking adorable, and I love it. Okay. Save images. I can only do it one at a time. Ba 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 ba. Save image. Let me save. I wanna see the cat. Okay. Whoa. Did Discord just crash? Discord just crashed. Your latte art was too powerful. I'll have to play this? Alright, well, we'll play one, we'll like go through whatever the new ones are, and then we'll go back to it whenever it's your turn again. Oh, fuck. Oh no, the fucking shadow boxes. Be gone, shadows. Shades of the dead. Leave. Leave. There we go. Perfect video. Feel free to toss it in with the rest. Soap, you're so cute. Oh my god. Stop making me want to bully you more. Coffee was too strong. Oh wait, I can just... I know what I can do. I can just do this. I can copy the link, and instead I'll go over here and paste it. Yeah, look! Soap has done latte art from some of my friends. You can see, we got a bat for Hora. Horachi, my soon-to-be parent. And the general deity of many. We got... We got a cat. I think this... I wasn't sure. I don't actually remember who this is for, to be honest. It might have been Sobi? It might have been Ichi? I don't remember. But in any case, it's fucking cute. Look at him. Look at the bean. We love him. We love him in this house. I really love how the mouth turned out. Like how perfectly it's like the little split. Like that shit must be fucking hard. It's just cat? I see. Well, it's a very goddamn good cat then. Sure, so we both throw it in the list. And then the last one we have at the moment is this one. Ah! Very good. I love... God, how do you do that? Little stripes. And again, you have like the really nice split. Alright. Hold on. Let me yoink this YouTube link. Here. Ooh, Braised and Tortellini. Alright, we're coming back to you once it's your turn. I want to see that one. It is a handsome cat. Ah, for Taikobi. Yes, the Taiko beans. Very nice. And this is just one of the many reasons why we love and respect Stope in this house. Don't worry, cutie. We're going to yours first. Well, actually, we're going to Toast first because they posted that before. But then we'll go to you, and then we'll go to Cerebro. Yes, I forgot. Cutie loves the soft boys, so... Soap is melting over here. God, you're so cute. Yep, don't worry. I saw it. Ba. Where's my server? Here it is. Okay. But next up, after the chocolate corn dog, is... We're gonna go through one of these videos. It's a short one, 2 minutes. It's another one of those fancy ones that Toe showed us earlier. You know it, cutie. Alright, so let's play this. And go. Rose. Let me take a drink. Ooh. God, it's so beautiful how they do this. Ooh. Ooh. Coffee beans. Espresso powder. God, the style of display. Fuck me. You do so because we're gonna melt you whenever you show up. Ooh, very nice spread. Oh, filling! Yes! God. Fuck me sideways, man. Oh, that was good. Patched, I'm hungry. We're looking at food videos, and you feel free to submit your own to the Discord server because oh my god, I just knocked over my fucking mic. I'm so sorry, but holy shit, god, this is so good, right? It's so good. So dog just shot a little caffeine powder. No, bad. Please, I am weak. Lillian, thank you for embodying my entire emotion. Con doesn't want to add the blush. Shut up, cutie. Shush. Mary's strange in the plans. So hypnotized you forgot what's on your desk. Shut up. You didn't. Shut. Shh. Shush. Thank you for the hydrate, Kratos. And I technically do have a blushing emote. It's just it's banished to the shadow realm, so you can't normally get it. Hungerection, no! Don't say that, Lillian. No. No. Oh, also, let's grab Cutie's video. Next. Paste it over here. Chuck's pastry. I see. A 60-day dry-aged brisket. Interesting. When food makes you bonkable. Shut up, Rez. How you doing, though, sweetheart? Good to see you. Okay. I completely lost my train of thought. It's gone. The food. It's too good. It's way too good. If it is my fate to be horny on main for food, so be it. Where do you submit vids? Do exclamation point Discord, you can toss them in media share. And some people are just posting them in chat, so really whatever's easier. I have never actually had brisket, so this is going to be one of my first times actually watching. Fatty and meaty. Okay. I am curious. Hungry on main. Yeah. You see, when I make a con Twitter alt, it ain't gonna be a horny account. It's gonna be just where I post my food and stuff I make. Alright, here. Let's go back to here. Hungry on main, yeah. Ooh, I'm seeing cookies in the chat next. But first is... Oh wait, actually we gotta do the tortellini and beef next. But after that, I see cookies, so that's gonna be good. Basically a horny account for food. Yeah. Hungry on main. Posting on only lamps? No! Shut up. Okay, we're playing the video.
For today's cook, I'm going to be dry aging this beautiful 22 pounds choice grade sterling silver packer brisket.
Holy shit.
It is important to keep everything clean. I am using gloves and I did wash the whole packer brisket with soapy water before starting. Now I'm just drying it off. Now I recommend opening the bag just on the front so that you do not get any of the other part exposed to air. This is an umai bag. It is a special bag for dry aging. Do not get confused with vacuum bags where no air escapes.
Okay.
This is not wet aging, but it is dry aging. These are special bags that allows airs to escape but does not allow any air to go back into the bag. It
Interesting.
also keeps contamination from coming into the bag from your refrigerator. It allows you to dry age at home without any special equipment. Then I like to remove as much moisture as I can using a paper towel. Because this is a large bag, I first sealed it one side, and using a special fabric, it allows me to suck all the air out using my vacuum sealer. Then you want to transfer to a cooling rack so that air circulates throughout the entire brisket. As you can see, it is now ready for dry aging. Do not be alarmed about not being able to suck all the air out. There is no way you will be able to, and that's okay. However, you should try to suck as much air out as possible. Now that we have the brisket ready, I am putting it in my regular refrigerator for a total of 60 days. Nothing else to do but wait.
Oh no. Wait, honestly, full pause for a moment. Maybe that's what I should do with the fan house account. I was wondering what the hell I'd even do on there, because it's like exclusive posting, but what do you put there? I could put my food. I could put the things I cook. That's an interesting thought. But anyway, back to the video.
After 60 days, I removed it from the bag, and this is what it looks like.
Ooh.
As you can see, some white mold started forming. So after consulting my favorite dry aging group, Dry Age Beef, in Facebook, myself and several other members, we determined that it is okay to continue my experiment, so I did.
Okay.
Now all there's left to do is to trim it, and when I did trim it, I was surprised by these results. Check it out.
Ooh, holy shit.
I was completely shocked by what I was seeing. There's something that I cannot explain because as I was trimming it, the fat felt just like Japanese Wagyu A5.
Oh!
To melt with the touch of my hand, something I definitely did not expect. Let me remind you that this is a choice brisket, not prime. So how could it feel like a Japanese Wagyu A5? I knew that this was something very special, but I cannot explain why that was. But I was excited to cook it. I really wanted to taste the brisket, so I only...
His cousin is a meat dealer. He gets the guts.
Now that we have this beautiful brisket ready, it is time to cook it. I was very nervous on
Holy
how to
shit.
cook this brisket, and I had to pick something that was very...
It's like a shell, I see.
Something I used hundreds of times, and it never let me down.
I have never had dry aged stuff before. I think after seeing this, I think I might want to try it. Holy fuck.
To be smoking this brisket until I hit an internal temperature of 185 degrees Fahrenheit on the point. I am going to be using my lump fogo charcoal and hickory wood. I will also be spritzing
Oh, there's wood to it.
juice every hour in order to keep it moist. But enough talking, it is time to cook it. So let's do it.
Oh. Well, a casino. Fair. Absolutely fair. Sometimes the luck stat be like that. It lets you treat yourself. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit. Fuck me.
After smoking it for several hours, I did hit a stall at 150 degrees Fahrenheit. So I decided to do the Texas Crunch, which is to wrap it in aluminum foil. This speeds up the process. Then I put it back in my cooker until I hit 185 degrees Fahrenheit on the point. Once the 185 degrees Fahrenheit was reached, I put it into the cooler and rested for 2 hours. Once the 2 hours had elapsed, I was rewarded with this. Check it out.
Fuck. Holy shit. Food really got you acting up. Damn right it do. RNG just showed you the way of the dried aged. Hell yeah. Oh my god. All the juice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. I want to sink my teeth into that so bad. God, it's overflowing. Oh, this na mia fantasia cosa di indovina va. Fare vi. Sare va. Oh my god. Fuck. Cerebral, watch your language, but holy shit. Fuck. Fuck. TOS my food. I wouldn't even be mad.
Alright, guys, we got our
Lilin.
what do you
Jesus Christ. What? Who? Hold on. JCC. Thanks for the follow. Oh my god.
A steak blow up.
It's not a steak, it's a brisket.
Jesus Christ.
You guys see
That's so beautiful.
as soon as I cut it, everybody, it just exploded of juiciness. It's
Oh.
juicy. I'm not used to anything like that. That was quite impressive for me.
That was the first.
Oh my god.
Enough talking, and we gotta try it. You ready?
Please.
Alright, let's try this. First, let's try what they say is supposed to be the dry part, which don't look dry at all. Alright, Evan, go for it. Grab that. This is the point.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm sorry, this is not the point. This is the flat. Go for it.
You just go?
Yes.
Or you want us to wait for you?
Go for it. Go for it.
Imagine being his nephew. Look, you be eating like a goddamn king.
I'm about it. Oh yeah. I've had a lot of brisket.
Yeah, so I understand that entirely.
Piece of brisket, man.
Angel, you say you don't like brisket.
Look, I am not worthy of being this man's friend. I'd hire him to be my fucking dad for a barbecue, though.
Everybody. Got a little more.
Kings wish they ate this good. Amen.
From the dry age. Oh, that is nice. Go for it, Evan.
60 days, well worth it. Let me tell you.
60 days dry age, Evan. What do you think?
If I had to do it again, it's worth it. That's,
What do you think, Angel?
He has dad vibes. He really does.
Good. Are you ready to try the good part?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be the bad part. Now we're gonna try the good part.
Let's go.
All right, here we go, gentlemen. Let's go.
Oh. Look how fucking cleanly he's cutting through it.
All right,
That knife
Let's go.
is sharp,
let's see
but that just shows you how tender the meat is.
the point. Angel? What happened, Angel?
Look at those faces.
You say you don't like brisket. You're going for the second one. You don't even want to talk. What are you doing?
Amen.
I guess is it good, Evan?
oh yeah. This was the part that we saw explode, and let me tell you, that juice is there.
Provide brisket to your father.
To be honest with you, I don't have an explanation how this tastes. It tastes incredible. It does have a little bit of the dry aginess, like a umami flavor that is quite unique. It is ridiculously juicy. Like I can't.
This one sparks more joy. God help. Wait, what? Oh, Kojiro! Kojiro! Welcome! Welcome, darlings. Oh my god. Dee Dunster. Thank you for the follow. Hello. We are extremely hungry, and we are watching the best food. Oh. Okay, pardon me. I should, like, introduce myself and everything. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is GM Concon. I'm your local head empty fox boy. I do a variety of streaming content. I do many things, and right now I'm hungry. So we're looking at food, and good God, I am getting TOS by watching food. I really am. Did Cupid tell on me? Did Cupid like infiltrate and tell you that I was being bad? Look, I will show you what I got TOS'd over. I will show you, and I want you to tell me with a straight face that you would not do the same, okay? Kojiro, you seem like the type who would appreciate good meat. I want you to watch this. GM Con, we have the meat. We do. Tonight, we do. Alright, I want you, and all the folks who just came in, watch this very carefully. If you like meat, you're gonna appreciate this. Wait until it gets to the zoom in. Look at the juice. Fuck. It feels sinful to be looking at this again. Oh my god. Yeah, Izzy. You know. Izzy Cuisine? Oh yeah, you got the name for it. Oh, watch. Watch the juice. Fuck. My mouth is fucking open. I need it. Correct. Correct. But yeah. Can you see? Can you see why I was getting TOS'd? This shit's so good. Fuck. You. This is why we're omnivores, so we can consume all. Omnivores. Correct. Correct, Izzy. You know it. But yeah, sorry to like kind of take away from the welcoming you guys all in with that, but oh my god, that's so good. Ah, Izzy, thank you for the follow, darling. Will anyone that like me like this much can't be a person? Take mine, follow. Loborin, thank you for the follow. Look, we are eating well tonight. And thank you once again so much for the raid, Kojiro. What were you playing? What were you doing? I can't believe this video is age restricted. You right. You right. It's time for dessert? Ah, Minecraft. Nice-oo, nice-oo. A sandcastle. Oh, nice. We love sand. Sand? We love, like, desert architecture. There we go. Architecture in this bitch. Okay. So this... Alright, you're right. The cookies are dessert. We will go to the cookie video, but there is a rather short video that I promised to go through first. So we're going to go to the braised beef and tortellini video, and then we're going to go to some nice dessert. And for those of you... Oh wait, I forgot! New people who are in chat. I need to know your favorite ice cream flavors immediately. You will be judged. Rate my video, by the way? Yeah, cutie, I am kissing you on the mouth right now, and you can have all the meat juice. That's gonna sound terrible out of context. However... Look, don't question things too much. It's okay. Mint chocolate chip? Mint chocolate chip? Valid, valid, valid. It's alright. Change it by the day. Orange dreamsicle. Valid, valid. My favorite flavor. Okay. So, that... Ah! Okay, Kojiro. I hope you have a wonderful night. Rest well, okay, sweetheart? And I give you a smouch for the red. Have a good one. Hard time vanilla. Fresh vanilla, yeah. Valid, valid, valid. Cookies and cream. Okay, also very good flavors. Is there a line for con kisses? Normally I only give them to new subs, but I guess I can make a little bit of an exception and give you some con kisses. Okay. Toast. We saw the, what was it? The one with, like, the pink one? The pink frosting and, like, the espresso. That was really good. But we spent, like, 10 minutes on this really good meat one, and fuck, it was really good. And then we got raided by Kojiro. So now we're gonna go to the braised beef tortellini. Ah, Jade the Shifter, thank you for the follow. And then we're gonna go to some cookies that look really good. Even though it's been years since I've had any, my favorite is Superman ice cream. Ah, nice. Oh wait, I never actually answered the question. My favorite flavor of ice cream. Probably chocolate brownie. I am a slut for chocolate. I love it. I didn't say but I said bye to Koji. I didn't forget. I said I gave him a goodbye and kiss and everything. Ah, okay, Toast. I hope you have a wonderful existence. See you later. Okay, I will also give that smouch. Thank you guys for being here. And now, let's go to the braised beef and tortellini. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Boop. Short ribs, okay. Salt. No. Nice. That alone looks fucking good enough to eat. Basil. Ooh, okay, okay. The bay leaf! Yes! Hell yeah. I am a chocolate fiend. Fuck, that looks good. Okay. Okay. Very interesting mix. Taking all the beef. Ooh, mushrooms. Mushrooms, good for flavor. Yo. Oh, that looks good. Fuck. That's good. That's valid. Gosh darn, is this how people feel when they turn into cooking streams? No, I totally get it, Izzy. It's fucking nearly 1 AM for me right now. Con, do I like competitive eating? Not really. I feel like food is meant to be savored. I feel like just rushing through it all like that isn't super great. Also, let me give you this roll, Rez. Welcome. And next online are cookies. And these look pretty good just from the...
People have been begging me to remake the world famous chocolate chip cookies from Levan Bakery.
Oh, with Beijing. Yeah, I think I've seen this from the Babish point of view. Okay. You hate this guy? Well, the cookies look good at least. Wait! 48-hour chocolate chip cookies. Have you seen this guy? Alvin. Alvin's good. Okay, so have a wonderful rest, sweetheart. I will do my best. Lasagna. Yes, alright, lasagna will be added to the list of things to eat. What? What happened? David, thank you for the follow. Just gonna... Hold on. Hello! How you doing, sweetheart? Shush. Da. What? Hello, David. And hello, Riscully. Sorry, I just got a little bit sussed out because I see the bunch of numbers and I immediately think, bot. Oh, okay, so you're not the bot. They are. Sus found. Ban. Thank you. Alright, so David, thank you for the follow, and thank you for pointing out the bot as well. And thank you, Izzy, for pointing out. Let's see what's the most. Yeah, exactly. New tactics? Yeah, it's always pain. Also, thank you for the posture check, and let me stretch. Yeah. Alright, thank you. Yeah, it's always good to make a list of the new bots so you can kind of just like fuck them up. Add them to the ban list preemptively. Always good. I feel like I'm getting a bot like every stream now, which is kind of sad. Yeah, exactly, Rez. That's the oof. But I hope you don't mind, Neo. I know that these are good cookies. I have seen this recipe before, but I'm gonna show you a really sinfully good one. The 48-hour chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, exactly, Izzy. It's pain. It never ends. 'Cause, like, fuck. These cookies. I promise you, these cookies are good. Yeah, Haas. I got followed by Haas the other day. I had to get rid of them. And Judge Judy Slayer. Don't forget about them. Alright. Y'all better buckle up. This is also the 150-hour chocolate cake. This one's super good because just the brown butter bit alone fucks me. But just watch. Yeah, it's annoying, cutie. Oh, yeah. Imagine being friends with this guy and getting to eat this shit. Sees Q's message, passes away. Yeah, we got a bot showed up, but don't worry, we got him. Welcome back, David. And for the record, David is not the bot. Bro. Fuck. My mods are unfortunately not online right now. It's just me. Yes. David, you gotta... Thank you. Harden the freezer. Ah, yeah. Alvin is so good. Espresso. Hell yeah. Shut up, Raz. But yeah, as it's like I feel like there's a lot of cooking YouTubers who kind of do like that, who put like a lot of strange little things in their cooking to make it funny. Yes, brown butter. Yes. Okay, awesome. We get to see the brown butter in this one too. You're gonna love this. It's like the fucking nectar of the gods. Oh god, how it's a basic. Interesting. Yeah, brown butter. Yes. Fuck yeah. Egg, no. Can't have. I do. I watch you all the You Suck at Cooking videos. They're so good. Hey, Neo, don't say such a sinful thing in my chat. That's way too good. Oh my god, that looks so fuck. Mecha stuff? I can't say I have. Mecha. Nah, I can't say I ever have. 70% dark. Cultured. God. Yeah! Fuck yeah. Me mum, I never actually made these ones myself, but me mum and I used to make toffee bars with like chocolate chip and toffee. Those are good. Found a better weapon. That's a mood. Bro. This is sinful. I'm hype. God, can you imagine eating a little bit of this batter? The dough. Look how big those are! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, right, Lilith? Please. Please. Have I seen Pacific Rim? I have not seen Pacific Rim. I'm kind of uncultured. I'm sorry. That's fair. But you could definitely make this without the toffee and still be ridiculous. In all of the absolute size. Hell yeah. Hello, my dough. Indigestion is a worthy sacrifice. Legitimately, after this video's over, I'm probably gonna go grab an Oreo from the other room. Mood, Izzy. Mood. I already had Oreos and milk earlier, so I'm just gonna take like one, because I just need, after seeing this. Holy shit. Oh, and the saw. Fuck. You had to do sea salt too, man. You're spoiling us. You're spoiling us. Hey, fuck me directly in the ass? Good God, looks so good. Oh, yes. Yes. Correct. He mocks us. I think we get to see the person's reaction that he's delivering them to, if I'm remembering. Do we not? Oh no, we don't. Okay, it's the chocolate cake one. Here. The chocolate cake one is sinful as well. However, I'm just gonna quickly, because I think there's a backlog of videos I need to watch. Actually, it's just one from Rez. But I'm still gonna like quickly we're gonna move to this one. We're gonna just move past everything because it is so good, but we get to see the person actually eating it at the end. Here. Like, we get to see what it's like to be the fucking friend or... Don't worry, we didn't do it, Cerebro. I'm just showing off this bit from a different video of what it's like to be friends with this man. She has fucking wine and everything. Jesus Christ. Oh, we don't actually get to hear anything. But can you imagine being friends with this man? Okay. Also, I need to scroll up to get your lasagna video. Scrolling, scrolling. Cerebral, where are you? Okay, Cerebral, can you repost the video? For some reason, I don't see it. Ah, okay. Have a wonderful night, Neo. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, Izzy, have a wonderful night as well. Okay, we'll probably watch these last 2 videos, and then we're gonna see if there's anyone we can raid. Let me just quickly tab over here, see what's going on. Yeah, there's some good beans on. Oh, my mom's on. Okay, we can raid her. But for now, let's go look at those other 2 videos. Lasagna, and then we're gonna finish off with the nerd video. Okay. Streamlabs. Click on this one. Okay, this took me to the wrong tab. Hold on. No, come back. Come back. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see what we got.
Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with lasagna. That's right, I'm finally making lasagna. It's been requested so many
2010, damn.
It's such a popular Italian-American holiday tradition. I thought this would be the perfect time to do it. So for me, there are 2 keys to a great lasagna, a fantastic meat sauce, and a great cheese filling. So first things first. So for the meat sauce, I'm going to take some Italian sausage and ground beef. We're going to put that on medium heat, and while it's browning, we're going to...
Alright, cutie, that's hard. Because I don't think I'm cool enough to be someone else's Uncle Iroh.
And give them a really rough chop. Okay, don't worry about them all being the same size. Those are going to break down in the...
Look, if I can have both in my lifetime, I am accomplished.
I'm also going to add some salt, some black pepper, and some red chili flakes. Okay, so at this point, I want you to turn the heat to medium-high.
Yeah, food wishes.
And any liquid that came out of the mushrooms is evaporated. So you see this? The meat's browned, and the bottom of the...
Chef John, yes.
Dry. And at that point, we're going to add our prepared marinara sauce. Am I using homemade? Well, I'm not at liberty to say. But you can use just about anything here. Homemade, jarred sauce, as long as it's good quality, not a problem, right? You saw me add a splash of water there. If you're using jarred sauce, make sure you rinse the jars with water. And then we're going to bring that to a simmer, turn it down to low.
I didn't know that Chef John was this much of an icon.
How long exactly? I don't know. It should simmer until the meat is extremely tender. All right, I did mine about 2 hours. You want to make sure you add a little more water along the way. It's getting too
Drink
thick.
some water.
And once it's done and you're happy with the texture, turn it off, taste for salt and pepper, set it up. All right, so that's half the battle. Our beautiful meat sauce is ready. On to the cheese filling, which is simply a couple beaten eggs.
Unlike most tutors you see in shows, Uncle Iroh doesn't just fucking die. He's still awesome.
For this recipe, you just need the highest quality cheeses possible. Will people know? I don't care. I will know. And you will know. So after that, we're going to add our Reggiano Parmesan and fresh mozzarella. Now you notice how it's diced and not grated? You shouldn't be able to grate good, soft, fresh mozzarella.
Yeah.
In fact, there's an old saying, if you can use a grater, you should be a hater. All right, so use that nice, fresh, soft mozzarella. They have it in stores now. Use it. We're also going to add some salt and pepper and cayenne. And then last but not least, some fresh Italian parsley, and give that a good mix. So like I said earlier, if you have a great meat sauce and a really great cheese filling, you are going to have a fantastic...
One of the most valid? Alright.
No way not to. So before we can assemble this, of course we have to boil...
Unless you're Iroh.
Lasagna noodles. Alright, make sure you're using salted water. Now this is the only time ever, except for maybe pasta salad, where I'm going to tell you, when the pasta's cooked, drain it, rinse it, and keep it in cold water. Right, so you see that here, my noodles are ready, and it's time for final assembly. And yes, in case you're wondering, I have tried using the raw noodles, not boiling them first. I don't like that method. All right, let's talk about the pan. This is not something that goes in your wimpy little 9
Stronger than Cupid. Hell yeah.
Lasagna pan, 10 by 15 by like 3 inches deep is perfect. All right, so get yourself a nice lasagna pan. Now, assembly is super easy if you can do some simple math. Divide your sauce into 4 parts, your noodles into 3 parts, and your cheese into 2 parts. So 1/4 of the sauce goes down. On top of that, 1/3 of the noodles. All right, I had 18 noodles, so I used 6. Okay, so once the first third of the noodles are down, the base of our lasagna is done, and we're ready for the first half of the cheese mixture. All right, so divide that perfectly in half, spread that cheese mixture out onto the noodles, and then top with another portion of the meat sauce. All right, so once that's spread nice and even, we are going to take the second third of our noodles, place those over, and as long as it's covered, you're good. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry if you got a couple broken ones. It's all good when it bakes. So the second layer of noodles are down. The last of the cheese mixture gets spread on there. I don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of excited. On top of the cheese, just like our last layer, goes the meat sauce. At this point, we're going to give it a little shake to settle it. And yes, the old tappa. Finish the last of the noodles go over the top. You can see the end there. I just pieced together some of the smaller broken pieces. Doesn't matter. Relax. Once this cooks, it all looks good.
I like this guy.
All right, over that goes the last fourth of the meat sauce. Spread that over. Make sure all the noodles are covered. I'm going to dot that with more fresh mozzarella. We're going to finish with some more grated Parmesan cheese. Cover it loosely with foil. I don't want the foil touching the cheese, but I do want it covered. I'm going to put it on a sheet pan in case I have any spillover. I'm going to put that in a 375-degree oven for 30 minutes. At that point, take off the foil. Continue cooking for about another 30-35 minutes until it's done. And when it's done, it will be golden brown. It will be bubbling, and it will be hot.
Fuck yeah.
With a gorgeous, gorgeous lasagna, if I do say so myself. And I know you can't wait to tear into this, but let it sit for at least 20 minutes. It's just going to be too hot to enjoy unless you do. All right, but after that, all bets are off. Cut it into nice squares. You'll get like 12 decent portions out of this, or like 9 huge ones. You can see all those beautiful layers, that super meaty sauce with the sausage and the beef, and the mushrooms adding a little bit of extra something. The beautiful cheeses, so delicious. So whether you're serving this for your Italian-American Christmas dinner or just time, I hope you give this recipe a try. So go to the site, all the ingredients are there for the sauce.
Damn, okay, good shit. Lasagna. Yes, I gotta say, good addition, Cerebral. Very nice. Alright. Next up. Oh, this is a long boy. This is a really long boy, Jesus. Okay, we're gonna put this one on a little bit of extra speed.
Cuisine. One might even say that a lobster with a nice bechamel sauce is to die for. And usually, that would be a figure of speech. But not in today's story. So while I show you how to make a 17th century bechamel sauce drizzled over lobster tail, I'll tell you the story of one of history's most infamous food-related deaths from King Louis XIV. This time on Tasting History.
Oh, Tasting History! I didn't even notice.
The court of King Louis XIV, the Sun King, produced some of the most amazing art in history.
Okay.
From the architecture to the literature and drama, and of course, the music. Some of my favorite composers come out of this time period. But perhaps the most important artistic leap came in the form of food. During this time, chefs and several cookbooks made extraordinary leaps to break away from the medieval and Renaissance cuisine, and they lay the groundwork for French haute cuisine as we know it today. One of the most important advances were sauces. Before this time, sauces tended to be highly spiced, vinegar-based, and thickened with breadcrumbs, which could leave a gritty, if not even lumpy sauce. But starting with books like La Varenne's Le Cuisinier François in 1651, we see the introduction of cream and fresh herbs, and probably most importantly, roux, which will allow a nice, smooth sauce that we would recognize today. And today's sauce is one that you will probably recognize. It's one of the 5 mother sauces called Bechamel, or white sauce.
I just realized there's the Pokemon guy in the fucking background. I'm forgetting his name.
Put in a pan 3 or 4 pieces of butter with a little parsley, scallions, chopped shallots, salt, crushed pepper, a little nutmeg, flour to bind the sauce. Wet with good cream. Turn on the fire to make it take on taste and consistency, and you use it as
Okay,
needed.
have a good night,
It sounds
Noko.
a lot like a modern-day bechamel, though it uses cream instead of milk, so it's going to be a lot thicker. And it has shallots and parsley already in there, which most modern bechamel would not have. Now, the major difference is in the order that things are added to the sauce. What's interesting is that earlier on in the book, he discusses at length how to make a roux and the importance of of making roux, and then he doesn't use it in this recipe. And I wonder if that's on purpose. See, during this time period, cookbook writers were writing for a professional audience, and especially Marin, because he was a snob extraordinaire, did not want amateurs knowing how to make their food. You know, he's kind of protecting his livelihood. I don't have proof of that, but I think it's very likely, especially if you read the book in its entirety and see how he leaves different clues. So I am going to be reordering the recipe a little bit so that we get a nice bechamel. So what you'll need is 4.5 tablespoons or 60 grams of butter.
Okay.
8 tablespoons or 60 grams of
Also, I'm
flour.
gonna pause this just for a second because my computer's kind of freaking out. So I'm just gonna turn this into performance mode. There we go.
Now,
Good
if
to
you
know.
need a little bit more flour, it's going to be thicker sauce. You probably don't need that because we're using cream. But if you want a thinner sauce, then go ahead and use less flour. That's perfectly okay. 2 cups or 475 milliliters of cream, a bit of minced parsley, minced scallions, and minced shallots. Some salt, pepper, and nutmeg, all to taste. Now you'll note at the end of the recipe he says you use it as needed, but then he doesn't give us any actual uses for the sauce, really. Luckily, about 20 years earlier, La Varenne gives us several uses of what he calls sauce blanche. Some of the uses are for asparagus and fowl, and my favorite, langouste, or lobster. So I'm going to be putting this on several lobster tails.
Cool.
So if you're going to make lobster, go ahead and cut the back down the middle using kitchen shears, stopping at the tail. Then flip it over and crack the bottom side of the lobster to help you open up the shell. With your finger, gently but firmly separate the meat from the shell and push it up through the cut you made and let it rest on top. Remove the veins or any other pieces that are hanging off. Then brush a little melted
Hello,
butter on
Patrick.
top of it to keep it from
Welcome
burning out,
in.
and set the lobster tails in a pan about 6 inches from the top of the oven.
We are watching food because we hungry.
About 5 to 7 minutes, or until the meat turns an opaque white.
Crack that bottom. Shut up, Lauren.
The most important part of the dish, the sauce. So you don't have to cook the shallots ahead of time. It's unclear in the recipe. I did because I like the flavor.
Doing pretty good.
More than raw shallots, so I just put
It is a nice
small
day.
pan over medium-high heat with a little butter, just to soften
Or I
them
guess
so they're translucent.
1 a.m. now.
Now, for the base of the sauce, you want a large saucepan or even a pot. Set it over medium-low heat and add the butter. Once the butter is nearly melted, add in the flour and stir until everything comes together. Now again, the thickness of this roux is really up to you. You can add more or less butter or flour, but I like a nice thick roux, so it's almost like a paste. Regardless of how thick you want it, cook it for about 2 minutes to make sure that you get rid of that flour flavor. You don't want that in the sauce, it ain't gonna be good. Then
Makes
add
sense.
in 1/3 of your cream and whisk it vigorously to make sure that there are no lumps. Then add in the second third of cream and whisk again, and finally that last third until you have a nice consistent sauce. Then
Nice.
grate in your nutmeg. I used a half of a whole nutmeg.
One of my friends is gonna teach me how to make like a proper roux
Then add some salt
earlier.
and pepper and the parsley, scallions, and shallots. Now you're gonna let this cook for probably 4 or 5 minutes.
Hey, nice, Patrick.
A little bit. Now if you find the chicken
We always love to treat ourselves a little bit when we have the means.
fine, there's no reason to
Always
stress.
nice.
Sometimes sauces stress people out, but just relax and hit that like button, or else you might end up like poor François Vatel, which brings us to this.
Oh, history section.
France under the reign of Louis XIV was like a culinary Silicon Valley.
Yeah,
There was so much
they're gonna tell me how to
information
make a
and
more
knowledge.
roux-based Alfredo
It's
sauce.
no wonder that Swiss-born François Vatel decided to study cooking, and his first big job was in the kitchens of Nicolas Fouquet, the king's own superintendent of finances. And he must have done very well there because in August of 1661, he was actually put in charge of the kitchens for the inauguration of Fouquet's new chateau at Vaux-le-Vicomte. Now this party goes down as one of the great fetes.
Hey, nice, Patrick.
And not just the food, but the entertainment as well.
Always
Molière
good.
premiered his comedic ballet Les Fâcheux at the party, with choreography by Pierre Beauchamp and music by Jean-Baptiste Lully. Also, the actual chateau itself and the gardens were said to rival Versailles. Now,
Ooh.
King Louis himself came to this party, and a word to the wise, don't try to build a house that's better than your boss's. And if you do, don't invite him to the housewarming. See, Fouquet was already kind of on the rocks with his monarch, and if Louis hadn't been 22 and hadn't really developed much clout, he would have already gotten rid of Fouquet. But he was looking for absolutely any reason to do so, and this party ended up being just such a reason. After all, to have such a grand
A culinary student? Ah, I see.
you have to have
Nice.
grand finances, and So after the party, Louis had Fouquet arrested on suspicion of pecuniary improprieties and lèse-majesté, or insulting the king to the point of treason. Fouquet was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison, putting our dear Vatel out of a job. But a few years afterward, another job presented itself when Louis de Bourbon, Prince of Condé, made Vatel his maître d'hôtel, or maître d', at the Château de Chantilly. And Vatel flourished there. He was in charge of absolutely everything, and other nobles would actually come visit the chateau, not for the prince,
I see.
by Vatel himself.
Nice.
He was actually given his own apartments and given the
I know a couple of friends who are in that study.
So a few years into his tenure with the prince, in April of 1671, a messenger arrived with a message from the king. It seemed that the king was going to be coming for a stay, and it was a very important visit because the prince and the king, who was his cousin, had
seems so.
For a while, ever since the prince had challenged his cousin's authority during a series of civil wars known as the Fronde. Now the prince had apologized after he lost, but the two hadn't been that close ever since. So surely the prince impressed upon Vatel the importance of the occasion and that it really needed to go well. Now when the king came to visit, he didn't come alone. He came with an average of 400 to 600 nobles and courtiers and up to 2,000 servants.
Jesus.
And Vatel had to make sure that they were all well-fed and entertained. Oh, and the king would be here in 2 weeks, which when people couldn't go faster than horses, wasn't very much time. You can see why the man was probably stressed. Now there are several sources that talk about what happened that weekend, but the best come from the letters of Madame de Sévigné, who was there the first night, where everything started off just splendidly. I had intended to tell you that the king arrived yesterday evening at Chantilly. He hunted a stag by moonlight. The lanterns did wonders, and the entertainment went off admirably well. A triumph! Though she does mention that the fireworks, which cost 16,000 francs, were obscured a bit by some light fog, and those that could be seen were a little eclipsed by the brightness of our serene friend, the moon. But one can hardly blame Vatel for that. Now, everything else she talks about is secondhand. Either she had already left, or she just wasn't privy to the actual goings-on. And the first thing that she talks about is something that happened at dinner that night. A meal in a spot strewn with jonquils. Supper was served, but there was no roast meat at 1 or 2 of the tables, on account of Vatel's having been obliged to provide several dinners more than were expected. This affected his spirits, and he was heard to say several times, "I have lost my honor. I cannot bear this disgrace." He said to Gourville, "My head is spinning. I have not had a wink of sleep these 12 nights." Gourville, the prince, who went directly to Vatel's apartment and said to him, "Everything is extremely well conducted, Vatel. Nothing could be more admirable than His Majesty's supper." Vatel replied, "Your Highness's goodness overwhelms me. I am aware that there was a deficiency of roast meat at 2 tables. "Not at all," said the prince. "Do not fret. All will go well." But all did not go well.
So my poor man's was... You put all this pressure on my man's, you try to tell him everything's gonna be fine, but you really ain't helping much. Fair. Hey, if they make good bread, why not learn about it?
The next day was Friday, and on Fridays, it was forbidden to eat meat. And Vatel thought that local river fish were too pedestrian for the king, so he ordered seafood, like our lobster, from the ports of Normandy 150 kilometers away. So it's early Friday morning at 4 a.m., and Vatel is walking the halls on another night of little to no sleep, when the man who he had tasked with procuring the seafood arrives with only 2 small loads of fish. "Is this all?" Vatel said. "It is, sir," said the man, not knowing that Vatel had dispatched other people to all the seaports around. Vatel waited for some time. The other purveyors did not arrive. His head grew distracted. He thought there was no more fish to be had. He flew to Gourville. "Sir, I cannot outlive this disgrace." Gourville laughed at him. Vatel, however, went to his apartment, and setting the hilt of his sword against the door, after 2 ineffectual attempts, succeeded in the third in forcing his sword through his heart. At that instant, the carrier arrived with the fish.
Damn.
Went upstairs to see what they were supposed to do with the fish. They found Vatel dead in a pool of his own blood. When the prince later told the king what had happened, the king showed quite a bit of remorse, saying that he understood how stressful his visits could be, and that in the future, the prince or
he's just super fancy? I see.
Tables and not worry about the rest.
And yeah, I'm a poor man.
Sevigné's letters, and they are all wonderful. It's clear that she is very upset about what happened to Vatel. She knew him personally, and she held him in great esteem. But I do think it's somewhat callous, and, you know, it's who she was in the time period, about how she ends one of her letters after telling the story of the man's suicide. It must be very disagreeable to have so fatal an event break in upon an entertainment that cost 50,000 crowns.
Jesus.
Now, in France, in the 17th century, if you committed suicide, you were not allowed to be buried in a cemetery or sacred ground. You often wouldn't be buried at all. But Vatel was held in such regard by his employer that only recently there was a record found at the nearby Église Saint-Firmin, which states, on April 27, 1671, the body of Monsieur Vatel of the house of the said prince was brought in a coach belonging to the Prince of Condé to be interned in the cemetery on orders of the gentleman of the prince, who also signed my discharge. And while some at the time chastised him for taking such dramatic action, others lauded him for his sense of duty. And it was that perception that persisted throughout French history, making him somewhat of an icon, in part due to the help of the famous French author Alexandre Dumas. In his 1847 novel, 10 years later,
the man did his best.
The Three Musketeers trilogy, did not know that it was a trilogy, by the way, so now I really need to read that book in full. The character of Vatel is still working for his first boss, Fouquet. And after a particularly well-appointed round of drinks, Fouquet thanks Vatel and says that he's going to double his salary. And ever the proud one, Vatel says, to be thanked for having done one's duty is humiliating. Interesting side fact, in real life, when Fouquet was arrested, the person who did the arresting was D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers. Isn't that just crazy? There's also a legend from the 19th century that credits Vatel with
food is serious business, yep.
Or chantilly cream that weekend. Because in addition to not having enough fish, I guess he also didn't have enough cream. So he ordered what cream there was to be whipped to increase its volume and make it look like there was more. Nice story on the one hand, and on the other hand, kind of a terrible story because it's just like adding to the misfortunes that this poor man had that weekend.
Yeah.
Also, it's not true because we know that there were flavored whipped creams long before Vatel, and crème chantilly wasn't a term used until much later, so not true at all. To honor Monsieur Vatel, I suggest we plate up a dish that might have been served on that fateful day had he just held out a little bit longer. So once your bechamel sauce is the consistency that you want, or actually a little bit thinner because it is going to continue to thicken even after you take it off the fire, go ahead and serve it. And here we are, langouste à la sauce blanche, or lobster with bechamel sauce. Here we go.
I mean, it looks good.
That's amazing. That is, you don't need the lobster. You don't need anything. Just a spoon. Just hook it to my veins. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, the lobster is wonderful. Don't get me wrong, love lobster, but the sauce. So creamy. Yeah, I just had food flying in my mouth. The flavors, you can just taste all of the different herbs and the nutmeg and the pepper really comes through. And I didn't use that much pepper, which is interesting. But wow. Oh, wow. That's going on everything.
Wow. Wow. Nice. There's so many different types of food in the world that I've never even thought about eating. I really better change that at some point. I've never been one for lobster. Yeah, that's fair. Have I ever eaten lobster? I don't think I've ever had lobster, to be completely honest. You can call me a sinner, but I have not. Okay. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I want to do? It is kind of 1:30. That's been a very nice stream. Oh yeah, there's a lot of new people. So, load's gone. It's time for the question again. Yeah, Lobo, please get some rest. Have a wonderful night, darling. We are gonna take this off for a little bit. Gonna go over and check the thingamajig. Let's see what cuties are still alive. Cause it is kinda late. It do be resting hours though. Okay. Do. Ooh. Okay. I know who we can rate. One of my friends. Actually, I don't really know them all that well. Shh. But someone I know recently lost all their followers on Twitch because they got hit by a huge bot raid. And they didn't really use the tool correctly to remove the followers. But they're really good bean. So why don't we just go show them some love? I'm gonna rate them. I'm trying to think. Rate messages. A message. I guess you could just do like Fox Raid and put one of the emotes. It's up to you. Use some creative thinking. It's up to you. I don't really have a raid message command or all that. I should make one, but I'm lazy. Their name is Shaya. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna open them up on a different tab. So I'm hopefully not hit by an ad when I try to... Yep, okay, I got an ad. So I'm gonna wait until the ad ends and then we shall raid them. I'll actually put in the raid so it starts up. But in the meantime, thank you, darling, so much for coming out tonight. This has been a very fun stream. From going from power washing to just having my mouth water for like several hours over food. But I hope you all have wonderful nights, get some rest, sleep well, and I will be on tomorrow to do something. I don't remember what I'm scheduled to do, but I'll post my schedule on Twitter tomorrow. But yeah, I will see you guys then. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
She shut the door.
Wait, possible fingerprint.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Where did he do the thing?
Thank you, Con.
I got a heartbeat.
Thank you. Welcome, Raiders.
Yes, he did. Con, thank you for the raid.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Con raided. Oh, we got a Ouija board.
Yeah, use it.
Am I just fucking stupid? They're not answering the Ouija board for me. The what?
Not the F key, the V key, you mean.
Yeah.
Foxy! Yay! It's okay. Hey, Con. I'm hiding. I am hiding in the truck because I am terrified of this game. So, yeah. By the way, if anybody in chat wants to play Phasmophobia with us, feel free to jump in.
She's 46 years old.
I was doing tarot earlier and I literally made like almost everybody cry. My cards are dicks.